The videos are funny and they make me laugh.
Funny videos, dance videos.
Most of people have their friends on there, and it's easy to keep up with their friends if you're not hanging out with them. How it feels to be alright.
This guy goes right in there, good to close, take the other end, slips right in there, and locked, my guys.
Trying to stay inside the lines.
You laugh. Never let you go.
Never stop the wave.
There's always kind of that fun side of an app that consumers see, and then there's the back end side of the app, which is technology and anytime you download anything on your phone, you're giving it access. The only question is how much access. Historically, what we found is that there are apps that they've later discovered have bugs or little loopholes that allow that app access to a lot more than just what's on the app. So it might be that they have access to their location at all time. They have access to, and most people don't read terms of services, and so sometimes that's explicit. The app is telling you what they're looking for, and other times, sometimes it's an error, right? It's a mistake, but either way, they're collecting all this data. What other apps are you using? What are you searching for? And this data is very valuable, obviously, for multiple reasons, right? From everything from shopping and commerce to elections. Issues of data privacy are actually more, not so much where it's coming from, but where it's going to. And what I mean by that is you look at the EU, they've been a lot more sensitive to privacy issues than the US has, for example, right? Regardless of where the app stems from. So I think that's something to consider too is, how sensitive are people within a certain country, within a certain geography to sharing their personal data, and how much do they really want to know, right, about what's being shared and how it's being used. It's extremely influential across the world, right? Here in the US, of course, it's been very popular. In India, I do think it's, was very popular up until a certain point, and it being banned, of course. So I think at some point, they'll probably reopen it again. There's talks right now of Microsoft buying. If that happens, I totally see India allowing it again.
I'd be really disappointed if it shuts down, I guess. Because, people get addicted to it and they can't stop.
There's still other social medias. I mean, yeah, it would be pretty upsetting to lose something that I watch, but I can find other funny videos. It's not like my life's, but for some people it is.
We give everything to Google and Apple, so it's pretty much the same, just another company that we're giving it to. But I guess in this case, are we giving it to the Chinese government as well? We would just be trading one company for another. So instead of a Chinese company owning it, now Microsoft would just be data mining everything from everything that kids are doing or people are doing on TikTok. If we're going to force this one company to do it, why don't we do it for all the other companies as well, and maybe toughen up the privacy laws with all of these apps. Not just with TikTok.
By selling it to a domestic company, then we have less risk of us being spied on by other countries, and I think it's just a smart move. I mean, I've heard Instagram's coming out with a thing kind of like TikTok, so I think it will just kind of migrate over to that, and everything will be fine.
Yep.